What's up, YouTube? It's been a while since I've made a video on Chainlink, but I wanted to make a new one today talking about where we are currently in the cycle. So, Chainlink, since I've made my last video, has taken quite a dive. Coming down, let's see here, we came down almost 75% from the all-time highs. In recent weeks, we have been moving back up, and right now we are 108% up. We peaked recently, I think on Monday, Labor Day, we peaked at 171% up. So Chainlink has these cycles, and it's a pretty unique asset compared to other cryptos that seem to pump like crazy one week and then come down for an extended period of time. Chainlink likes to just keep going up during a bull market. So, in other words, Chainlink doesn't really pump hard like other coins, let's say Dogecoin or DOT or ADA. Chainlink doesn't work like that. And I think it's because Chainlink's more of a fundamental, real use uh, crypto, which I think is going to be more relevant in the coming years than other projects that have great potential but aren't being used practically yet, or ever. Will they ever be used? But Chainlink is a completely different animal. They keep coming out with new partnerships every single day. They have over 700 partnerships currently, and they've been adding at least 5 to 7 partnerships every day from what I'm seeing on their Twitter feed. So that's really good signs for Chainlink, that the ecosystem continues to grow. And sometimes the price action isn't everything, but I think with Chainlink, patience is probably your best friend. Um, but let's just get right into what I think is going to be happening for the next, let's say, eh, well, I think Chainlink and the whole crypto space, I think, is going to go beyond 2021. I don't think we're going to peak, this December or January. I think we're going to keep going. Maybe halfway into 2022, like August 2022, or maybe the end of 2022. I'm kind of looking for a cycle peak in like this time region. Um, so, with that being said, what do I think Link's doing? Well, Chainlink's come back up from his all-time lows of $13.38, and currently we're sitting at $27.55. Bitcoin pulled back a little bit. I'm not really concerned about that. Chainlink is still holding the bull market support. It actually bounced off. It's coming back up, but we'll see what happens from there. Um, Back to the quarterly analysis that I have going on here. Chainlink likes to pump um, during each quarter start. So right now it's kind of going through that halfway cycle breather. Um, as you see in every single quarter, Chainlink likes to take a breather halfway through the cycle. Except for this. And I think this is what we have been experiencing um, this cycle, um, or this quarter, I mean. We're getting more of this accumulation phase, and then I think we're going to rock it off. So with that being said, when is that going to happen? Well, the next quarter start is the end of September. So yeah, it's coming soon. We have 1, 2, 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, and I think we're gonna start seeing Chainlink rise. Um, so yeah, I also wanted to check out another chart. Now this is the Binance chart I've been using. I also want to check out the Coinbase chart, which I've also been using a lot. Um, and I know I say I don't really draw lines. I mean, like these kind of lines, like angled lines. Price lines, like support resistance levels, that's different, but it is kind of interesting. I drew this a while ago and I kind of left it there just to see what actually happens. And you could see, and this has been shown on other channels. Chainlink hit this support line 3 times, most recently here in late July. And it also hit the resistance line, or the demand line, 3 times. So, with that being said, it's kind of showing that Link's respecting these lines here, and I don't think it's gonna hold it forever. But the show goes on, and also Chainlink respects the midline too that I have drawn in here. You can see it here, 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 right? Kind of respected it here, and then it broke down further. Um, I guess it kind of hit here, but nevertheless, it's respecting this trend. Now, this trend is calling for. Let me get rid of that. This trend is looking for um, by the end of 2022, or I'm sorry, the end of 2023, $1,000. I don't think that's gonna happen. This bull run. I think $350, $400 at most. I think that's all we're gonna get out of this bull run, which is still very, very good. That would make Chainlink. Let's see if we took the measurement from the absolute low to the top. That give Link a generous 172,241% gain for the bull run. Not too shabby. Actually, it's a little bit higher. Let's see. 189,000. So, I think Chainlink is on a good path right now. Um, one more indicator I wanted to look at, actually a couple more. We have the 20, 50, 100, and 200 SMA. And you can see the levels are holding. On the daily, it's a little ugly. But the spaghetti strands are starting to get each other sorted out. You can see the white line, this 20-week moving average, is starting to cross the 200-week moving average, which is the purple line here. So that's a good sign. We're kind of in this like limbo phase right now. We'll see what happens. But yeah. And then one more thing, we have log of price. This is a great indicator, and I think you guys should really use it. I made a video on it. It basically shows you when Chainlink or any other asset like Bitcoin is becoming overextended, and areas to sell, areas to buy. But you have the zero line, and then I marked it out like 0.25, 0.50, negative 0.25, negative 0.5. So Chainlink is starting to come up to this orange band right here, this orange line. Um, And this is where Chainlink historically spends most of its time, which makes sense because that's where we accumulated here, right? We accumulated here. Maybe we're doing the same thing, right? We're going to come up to this line, get rejected a little bit, but not rejected in terms of dumping, but we're just going to accumulate. It's just going to take a little bit longer. Um, I think we are going to see a nice pump by the end of this year. Um, and this is what I'm seeing right now. I'm looking at something like this. I'm seeing something like this going on right now. Right? We're kind of in the accumulation phase. This is when, right, on my other chart, my Binance chart with the quarterly lines, on the Coinbase chart, right, this is the new quarter right here. Boom. We shoot up. Maybe by December we'll be at $150 Chainlink. And then come back down, right? And let's hope that the bull run continues after 2021, right? Because if it does, then most likely going into the mid to late months of 2022, we could see Chainlink extend to $350. Like I said before, even $400, right? And then come back down. Right now, I'm just holding. I did make a lot of purchases down here. This whole area, basically from up here and here, I was buying. I was buying like crazy, um, especially once we got down into these below the $20 level. That's really when I started kicking up uh, the fresh powder, um, and it's paying off pretty well so far. So let's see how long this continues. But I, maybe taking profits towards the end of this year wouldn't be a bad idea. Taking profits is never a bad idea. Um, so yeah, and then maybe going into 2022, we really shoot up. This area here, we're looking around August, which would be perfect, right? I would like the bull run to go to at least August of 2022. I think if that happens, then the positions I put in down here in late July will be long-term capital gains tax instead of short-term capital gains tax because I'm holding it for a year. And also the valuation is going to be a lot higher. Um, I think one day, I think we have a year left in this bull run. Um, yeah, and if you look at Bitcoin, it's kind of the same thing going on here. Um, I took this purple bar chart. I took it from here, basically the same area. I took this whole thing, right, and put it on there. Um, and you can see August 2022, maybe into September. Um, we could go longer though. So that's about it. That's my update on Chainlink. We'll look at the Link BTC pair because I think something interesting is going on right now with this. Um, I think we are getting back to the mean price, which is like right there. Yeah, so we're starting to get back to our normal levels on Link BTC. And I think we can start seeing some new fireworks starting to shoot off. Let's look at Link ETH. I haven't looked at this today. But you could see Link ETH. This is on a non-log scale. It has come below the average. We're bottoming out, and I've also been seeing other YouTube channels talking about this. We have bottomed out here, at this 0.007681 satoshis, which corresponds to the tops here in June of 2019, and also the support in September 2019. So we are seeing some interesting price movement here. This red line below it also, I made a note of it. Um, I don't know why it's this thick, but yeah, it's a resistance support. It's just another level I'm taking a look at. Um, but yeah, guys, like this is, look at this, 83%. Like yeesh, oh my gosh, it's pretty bad. But I think the Link ETH pair will come back to life. Um, I'm happy to see the Link BTC pair show some healthy signs here. Um, Head and shoulders, maybe, right? But I don't know. Maybe we're just about to make that last shoulder, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not really worried about that. Um, we can also throw on the log of price indicator. Yep, you can see here we got above our, yeah, I'm going to throw on the log scale here. You can see we got above our zero line on the 20-week moving average. Let's put that on here. 20-week. Yeah, so we're showing some healthy signs here. We haven't been above since April 2021. So that's a good sign. We haven't spent this much time below the 20-week ever. This is new. This goes all the way back to 2017. This is new patterns we're seeing here. So maybe we're getting some sort of, really, maybe we're getting something like this, right? And we're starting a new trend. We'll see. It already hit 3 times there. Interesting. So yeah, that's about it. I think Chainlink has a long way to go. Yeah, the last few weeks have been pretty crazy, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.